Welcome to the NCAA March Madness first round post-game press conference with Portland. We are joined by Emmy Shearer and Alex Fowler. We are also joined by head coach Michael Meek. We ask that you please only ask a question when you have the microphone in your hand and that you state your name and publication. If you have joined us through Zoom tonight, please ask your questions in the chat and include your publication as well. Thank you, and we will start with questions for the athletes.
Alex, if this is Nick Dashel from the Oregonian. Alex, if this is it for you, how would you sum up your experience here?
I've had an amazing experience. This whole 4 years has been a great journey. I've loved every minute of it, and things happen. It's March, ups and downs for everyone. But I'm super proud of my team, my coaching staff, UP, everyone. It's been a fun year.
Brenna Green, Coin 6. Alex, what did you learn both positively and negatively about where your team stands in the general NCAA landscape tonight and just competing out there on the floor?
Emmy and I were just talking about that. It's tough. It's a new team for us coming in, and they were a team that had experience NCAA, so that plays into it as well. But things like this happen. We just, we got pounded on the rebounds. That's something we gotta fix for next season. But I think, again, we've had an amazing season. You can't look at the negatives from that side too much because I'm super proud of my team. And, who knows, next year this team might be back again and we'll have more experience. We'll have more knowledge on how to deal with teams and how to get wins. And I'm super proud of everyone.
Joe Reedy, Associated Press. Alex and Emmy, how physical was it inside the paint? Is that one of the more physical games you guys have had this year?
Yeah, no, definitely. I mean, just their size and presence in the paint and their ability to, carve up space. And I mean, they all beat us off the ground jumping and stuff like that. But, it's a learning curve. And I think it's something that now we understand, and going forward, we know the level that we need to be at. And I mean, yeah, they were plus 16 on the boards, but I think we did have stretches where we contained them really well. There was just a few times where, they got 2, 3, 4, which kind of hurt us. But, I mean, overall, I'm proud of the team. I think we made changes. We just weren't able to sustain them the whole game.
Alex, do you have any thoughts in terms of what's next for you?
Not right at this moment. I'm just taking in the experience that I've had this season, and being here at the NCAA, it's not really on my mind just yet. I'm going to take a few days or so just to relax and take a break from basketball in general and think about my future plans. But, yeah.
Alex, except for maybe the second quarter, it seemed like you guys had trouble just getting any momentum going. Was most of that due to the offensive rebounds that they were able to get and keep breaking things up?
I think so, yeah. I think there were times we were just rattled a little bit too much. We had to find ways to just get back to doing what we used to do. There were, as Emmy said, I feel like for the first maybe 3 quarters, we were doing a great job of staying in the game and playing our style of play, and that's what kept us in that whole time up until the last bit.
Emma, George Alfano, Oregonian. The team seemed to press and force turnovers in the second quarter. What happened after halftime?
They obviously made some adjustments. I think we did a good job of continuing to pressure. I just think they made some adjustments and they were able to get the ball up the floor a bit more. I mean, they're a very fast team, a speed that, I would say only a couple of teams in our league or that we've faced all season. So I think their ability to get the ball in fast and push up the floor, and they took fast shots. I think that was, something we're not used to and that we possibly struggled with a bit.
Do we have any more questions in the room? All right, thank you. All right, we will now begin with an opening statement from head coach.
Well, first of all, I couldn't be any more proud of our season and this team, the support from University of Portland, and just all the backing that we had. It's just an awesome experience for our team. And I think halfway through the season, when Haley got injured, I think there's a lot of people that didn't know what to expect. And I just love how our team rallied around each other and rallied around her. And I just think that's the mark of a great team. And we played a great Oklahoma team. They're a veteran team. I believe they have all 5 starters back, and they're a team that wanted to come back together, try to make a run at it. And they're a great team. And just again, I couldn't be any more proud of our team and how much they've overcome this season.
Michael, you sort of walked off the floor kind of slow. I'm wondering what you were thinking as you were walking off the floor.
I feel like for me, I always reflect on things that, I felt like maybe I could have done more to help this team. And, it was a very physical game, and I don't think that I did the job I needed to do to prepare them for that. Our team is just a bunch of players that care about each other and want to do well for not only our staff but for each other. And I just felt like I could have had them more prepared for this moment. And hopefully this first opportunity will give everyone, including myself, a better idea of what to expect moving forward. So, and also just how proud of them I am. Just the fact that again, like I talked about, I think midway through the season, I think a lot of teams count us out. And the fact that we got here and had this opportunity with, starting 5 underclassmen too, is just an amazing accomplishment. But at the same time, I couldn't be any more proud of the seniors, Haley and Kelsey and all of them, just how much they battled for each other.
Brenna Green, Coin 6. You mentioned how Oklahoma returned all 5 starters. That could be something that happens within your program as well. Do you have any sort of updates on where those juniors/seniors stand going into next season?
I think it's their choice, and we're just going to always support them. We care about our players, and we want them to make the decision that's going to be best for them with the information and what they want. And I do know that this, having a chance to play in the NCAA tournament and be a part of this experience, I think is one that doesn't come along very often. And so, I think it was a great first run. And, I think that our goal should be to come back here many more times. So, again, I couldn't be any more proud of them in that regard. But it's their choice, and we just want to be there to help them and support them with whatever they do.
George Alfano, Oklahoman. What explanation did you get from the referees on the call in the second quarter?
On which call in particular?
On the technical.
Oh, I think that was in the third, right? I'm not going to get into that. I just, like anyone else, I'll go back and watch film and watch things from there. But, we all have a tough job to do. And at the end of the day, all I can do is reflect on the job that I did tonight. And I feel like we could prepare better. So.
Michael, how did you feel like it got away from you in the third quarter? Because it start with those 2 free throws on the technical, and then it slowly started spiraling.
Yeah, I clearly don't think that was helpful. And, I think that, again, I have apologized to our team about that because, I think those kind of things can really sway momentum in a big way. And I'm disappointed that was the outcome of that, but I'd rather not reflect on that until I have a chance to watch film too.
Hey, Coach, Sue Favor of Women's Hoops World. I talked to you a few years ago after you guys made and didn't get to go. How many of your kids were on that team that were on this team this year?
I'm sorry.
How many of your kids that were on the 2020 team that were going to go that were on this team?
We have 5 returners from that team. So obviously Haley was, played a huge role in that team, and in Alex, and Liana missed that season with an injury, and Kelsey played a role in Keeley. So we have a really good group of just that stuck together, and just so proud of them to, have a chance to get back to this opportunity, and they worked really hard for it.
That's really awesome to come full circle with that group, and then especially to get the tournament title again, too.
Yeah, really. I mean, for this senior class to have accomplished that, I think when we came in as a staff 4 years ago, I don't think anybody could imagine that. And unfortunately, we didn't have that tournament experience that first year, because I think it would have helped out this year. But to have them have a chance to get back is just really cool, and just an awesome group to be around. Just really, really good people, and it's been a really fun journey that I'm proud to have been a part of it with them, because it's them. And they've worked hard to just. I'm happy to have been along for the ride for sure.
So now that Portland's kind of broken that seal, and now you can just build from here, probably, right?
Well, I think we definitely have the athletes to do so, and that's the goal. And I'm really excited about the group that we have coming in, and we'll see what we have coming back, but we definitely have the potential to have a great group back for sure.
Joe Reedy, AP. Coach, with the way you're building the program and everything, you could have all 5 starters back, but how much of a concern going into the offseason might be the transfer portal just built based on the team that you built?
For us, or for
maybe other.
I don't worry about for our team. I think I feel confident that our kids are loving their experience, and the amount of kids. I think we had all 13 scholarship kids return this year, and that doesn't happen many places. So, we have a great group that continues to stick together, and I'm not worried about it. I just want to continue to help provide a great experience for our players, and I think just thankful that they're including us in the journey that they're creating for one another as well.
All right, thank you, Coach.
Okay.